Okay, y'all. Like I said, I'm back here yet again, and Bully Ray just made a point. He just made a point, and this is because it was 10 hours ago, so yeah, pretty much last night when he said, we'll get to it. Yeah, CM Punk also didn't take lightly to his statement, but honestly, CM Punk, yeah, he shouldn't be he honestly should be taking note to this because yeah, this is what he said. Wait, hold on. This is what he said. He said, "I dare someone to be a real fucking heel in the wrestling business right now. He said, not an entertaining heel, not a heel you love to hate. It's a heel that commands hatred, draws more money, and can make any face who comes through the curtain." Yeah, he said that. You already know. You already know he got every flack in the book for that. Guess we can go. Yeah, see how they just straight up ooh, look like even wrestlers. Yeah, he is right. Yeah, he said, "I feel like I tried to be to the point that fans, even some in the back, truly hate me. It didn't work out how I envisioned, and you can't do anything like that legitimately offends or angers people anymore. They have to be in on it, otherwise it's not accepted. Heels are dead." Yup, that's exactly right. Yeah, because heels can't actually try to even attempt to get real nuclear heat, or because every little thing too. Because if you even try, because if you do, then you'll have motherfuckers that just they get a bunch of salt in their bloodstream just because you just want to actually play a heel and be how our heels be. Oh, but they can rectify and say it in their right, but not. Of course, God forbid it's on TV. Yeah, like I said, all the brain dead nut suckers. Yeah, it's in the quotes quoted too. Nope. I'll get to that in a second too. Yeah, just like yeah, of course, just these internet corkscrews on Twitter that act like they know what they're even talking about. That's one that's hilarious. Yeah, they pissed. And after he said that, I'm gonna read all. I'm gonna give my thoughts on it too. I'm gonna start to get into talk after I do this. Yeah, this is what basically mocked him. Yeah, it's kind of like a troll, a mock. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All the AEW or whoever. Yep. So yeah, after all that commotion right there, that's how he got that kind of response. So oh sorry if I kind of breathed into the mic. Sorry about that. All right, so let me just say this. Yeah, simply, he's right. And what the most of the wrestling community don't actually realize is because I mean, yeah, you can have heels, but you have to be an actual heel that draws. That has to you have to be a heel that's despised. You know, just not that when people look at you, they look like they want to jump over the railing, just strangle you out. Pure. Give you stares. That's just pure. They want to like fuck you up, man. And just they can't stand the sight at you. You have to be that heel that's completely despised, hated. That if you came within a centimeter, within the vicinity of anybody's eyeballs, you you immensely get you immensely get welcomed with pure hate, disdain, and of course, most of the wrestling community don't even realize that. Of course, because they think heel is what actually probably too most the from each era too. If you actually know that they think heel is just is supposed to be this character that's just that plays it's a generic typical baddie. Just no, it's not. No, no, no. A heel, yeah, even in comic books and like films everywhere. Just a villain is someone that's despised. He isn't liked at all. Even though like villains like the Joker is well, yeah, even though they're well liked, they still have pretty much despised on what they do, what they do. Before they got that, I'm pretty sure before they got that, yeah, I'm pretty sure also, and then before they got that global where they just a beloved character, yeah, everybody despised them. They couldn't stand, looking, reading, looking, and knowing that, because of the shit that they did. And that's a heel. That's what's in wrestling too. A heel. I mean, you can have your heels that's entertaining and loved and hated. After a time, they do become appreciated, loved and hated. But no, a heel, especially during its peak, your yeah, a heel is like I said, it's fucking despised. That nobody like you're not liked, and you might even have you know someone in you have the wrestling community come across you, probably like jump the railing and just they just hey, every chance they get, whether it's verbal or physical, they try to make every bit part of you just straight up miserable, or they can't stand you at all. And that's yeah, like I said, he's completely right about that. There's no true heels today. What resembles what a heel like Triple H, Ric Flair. So, I wouldn't say Ric Flair because he was like an entertaining heel that was what his character was all about. But yeah, characters because Triple H, his reign of terror and everything like that. People fucking despised him. Couldn't stand to be on TV. So give me a second. Couldn't stand his face, seeing, his scrutchy, frowned up face at all. And wrestlers like Triple H and it was like that's pretty like yeah, like Triple H and I believe that's the only the heel, especially Triple the wrestler that I grew up on is, but yeah, he's what. There's others too that's legends that resemble what an actual heel that. Oh, Jerry Lawler too. he was a heel, especially in the late where he became more of a commentator. You know, one of the legendary half of Jr. And yeah, he was despised. He said shit that rubbed motherfuckers the wrong way. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, nobody couldn't stand him at all, and especially I guess I don't think I can't what especially he had gold dust at his neck as well. It's like the shit he said would just the crowds too. That was just send the crowds into after he would demean them too. He would demean the state, their culture, and everything they stood for. Yeah, and he had motherfuckers that wanted their hands out to put hands on him. Yeah, that's what the actual heel is, man. They say shit that's not well perceived, that you don't agree, that the community doesn't agree with. Oh, if y'all wonder why I say that, like I said before, numerous times, if y'all wonder why I say wrestling fiends or wrestling communities, because I don't, when it comes to the term fans, I don't consider that a real term because it's people that's well of known status in society, that has the society well known status that they've been given, like celebrities and everything like that. They like to most of them, especially that they like to use that term to that they say that's all it's all about the fans and they're with them, but that term is mostly used just like the word slave, to worship another, a false idol. So that's why I don't almost like worship, almost like another god. So that's why I don't use that word because it's demeaning. So yeah, if y'all was ever wondering that, or wherever you get the chance to ask me that, that's why I used it. But yeah, that's heels are detesting. They're not liked at all. Like infuriating. Whenever they get when they get that type of reaction, it's not it doesn't show pictures of when they get that kind of reaction that's just pure hatred. Yeah, that's what they are supposed to. Yeah, you're supposed to get a reaction from the crowd that when they give that feeling back, they completely don't want to they completely can't stand you, or they want every bit of you to suffer. And it's just like heels play to a character, just like a comic book character. Heels are just like in wrestling. Heels, they bring out the worst, and they're not peaches. They're not ice cream and cookies at all. They just they bring out the worst in everybody, and the heel, they draw actual heat. So yeah, people like to misinterpret it, and they really forget the term of what an actual heel means. And he got this kind of flack for that. And Roman Reigns, I already know people try to say, well, yeah, there's people like that Roman Reigns or Kenny Omega, or they'll even try to say Daniel Bryan. They're not actual heels. I would even say, cause if that Dolph Ziggler was getting that kind of heat, he most definitely was. When you bring up Roman Reigns, the community actually appreciates it, and they like his character. He actually doesn't. Yeah, he gets boos, but it's just mostly it goes from mixed to a really positive reaction when they get that. So it's not he doesn't really hate it like that. People to where 5 years ago they actually gave it if he had that actually kind of heat, because it's more because he was over pushed like that. But yeah, he actually had that kind of, but that was more of a because of the way he's booked. But yeah, like Roman Reigns now, where he has his head of the table, tribal chief character now. Yeah, can't say that. You can't say he's the actual heel because he's more of an entertaining heel. Same way with Kenny Omega. even though I don't like him. But see, yeah, same way with Kenny Omega and Daniel Bryan and even CM Punk. Like he basically mocked him, but yeah, you don't really embody that kind of. Even though I fucking love CM Punk to death, he's definitely top of my favorites, of course. But when it comes to like heels actually drawing that type of of course nuclear, extravagant, just bursting heat, none of nobody today who you can name across has that. Not people who do y'all think y'all are like. Do y'all think like Jinder Mahal or even Daniel Bryan? Not even MJF. Like it's like yeah he definitely has he can talk on the he can definitely talk like a heel and his mic skills. He can just have those kinds of his mic skills seem like Tommy gun shots, and he definitely gets that kind of know the heat that's he definitely can get that heat on him, but it's like he's not really taken seriously at all, and he's and when it comes down to it, yeah, he says he does say shit that's out of that's kind of like why would you say that? But like again, he's not when it comes really down to it. If you watch one of his or just whenever he one of his segments, anything he ever so far in his career, he's not really more so love and hated, like Roman Reigns or Kenny Omega, like many of those heels today. So or like Charlotte also, she has that. I guess you could say like Charlotte, kinda. Yeah, Charlotte. Yeah, I would say Charlotte too, because she does have, even though, like I said, another one who you know, I start to get a migraine in my head every time I see her upon my screen. But yeah, she does. No, I won't lie at all. Charlotte does have that, heat behind her, or she just has a face that's so punchable. You just get whenever she just shows up, you immediately want to draw a fist right to her skull. So, but yeah, I would actually try to say that Charlotte Flair and damn, yeah, Charlotte Flair and Dolph Ziggler at one point, most probably to some, but when he was really starting to, when it comes to most will probably say his best run was probably 17 to 18 because the whole, especially the whole amazing feud he had with the Miz. But I'd say 2009 going up from 2013, because that is when, especially he was, oh gosh, he was really catching major fucking heat. So yeah, I would I probably had to look back, but yeah, no real heels today, and that's what everything lacks, because it's all about it's, and they're it's all it's whether they can't actually draw too. So, and it's because they're completely limited. It's like if they had the full control, not being held back, I feel like they would be much more hateable. But I'll say that yeah, that's what exactly the reason why you can't really say it's actual you know heels that's today. Like when you look around, it's not really that stands out, because besides on top of being limited, Rowan can say what he wants, but no, like I said, he's more loved and hated, just like John Cena was. Cena, yeah, Cena turned heel, And if he would have, not been had like real extreme creative in his and just everything about it in his arsenal, then he probably would have been one of the most despised heels of all time. So yeah, definitely. Yeah, like I said, Bully Ray definitely. I definitely agree with his point because when they all, when you go across the board and really, try to look at today who actually resembles a heel, it's none of that because of how limited today are, and y'all know what kind of era we live in. The snowflake social justice warriors that actually think they're warriors. That yeah, no, y'all know the era, and yeah, you can't say nothing at all. Yeah, you can. We shouldn't give a fuck, but and you might have the possibility of losing money in the process, but it's like it's not all bad. You're gonna have some, of course, but go away from you and try to destroy everything that they companies that who try to do that again. But it's like, hey, who really gives a fuck? So that's why it's just really any heels lacking. I agree with Bully Ray's statement. No real heels today at all, and that's it's concerning, and it's also hurtful because damn. That's why also that's just more of the reasons why just wrestling is just no one finds it engaging anymore. Or like now that it matters that which is why it's not a main it's why it's not mainstream, but it does matter from a rating standpoint. But that's why it's not mainstream anymore, or engaging as it once was. There's no characters, no real like actual characters. Most of the time, I'll say this to some, but there's just when it comes to story and actual, you know, characters all around, and wrestlers, everything about it. it yeah, it's just nobody's interesting. So or anything. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about that. So I won't be doing NXT tonight because I got I'm starting to get more busier and busier. So I'll see y'all when I try to see y'all, which is most likely tomorrow. So why didn't I just say that? So yeah, I'll see y'all tomorrow. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Yeah, enjoy the rest of y'all night. Hope y'all enjoy NXT. Uh, hopefully I can. I'll definitely do it. Well, if I get bored, I'll try because, like I said, I'm on back on the getting more back into my business when it comes to business. So yeah, I'll see y'all tomorrow, or if something else pops up. Stay blessed.